I'm going to ask you 10 quick phrases. What does strategy mean to you?
What does strategy means to you?
Yeah, in one
Oh,
word.
having a plan.
Plan. Okay. What does a competitor mean?
Competitor.
Yeah.
Conflict of interest. No,
Okay.
competitor, I think, would
No.
say,
But
yeah.
if that is what it is, I mean, you would be the second person who've actually said that. So
Oh, really?
if you,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
but what comes to mind immediately is, well, what's your value proposition?
okay. What does it mean to you when we talk about culture?
Culture is about having purpose again,
Okay, so purpose.
strong core
What about
purpose.
prop tech?
Prop tech is, well, it's a part of a transformation
Okay.
journey.
It's been interesting to actually see how different people have sort of answered that, because I think there's definitely a narrative at the moment that prop tech is and I'm guilty of this as the next person, but when we started that narrative back in the early sort of 2010s, it's sort of now got to the point where as a marketing phrase it still works, but actually as a common sense approach to transformation it doesn't. It's almost alienating as much as anything else. So
Correct.
it is interesting to see what people are saying about that. One word to describe ESG in your mind.
One word.
Shall I tell you what? I thought Jordan's, well, it wasn't really one word. Jordan yesterday, Jordan Kostelac, I think, just to put a bit of pressure on you, said mission critical, just as an example. No pressure, Helen.
It's so funny because we call out ESG purpose mission zero, which is our commitment to absolute zero carbon by 2040. So, which is
Well, let's do that, because it's we're going to come on to that because I think it's so important. Customer.
Customer.
Yeah.
Customer is really about empathy.
Yeah, good one. Really, really good answer that. And I think customers are changing, right? And to talk earlier on when you talk about digital transformation, and really you paraphrase it as working through data and tech to develop better services for customers. You have to have that layer of empathy to actually be able to understand what it is that they're looking for and what it is that they're needing.
Understand that their individual needs, where they are, their experience are, their touch points, their needs, their future needs, their current needs, then their independent needs and their dependency needs, and their
Absolutely.
evolving needs. Yeah.
It's always changing. Right, a couple more. Data.
Decision making.
Innovation.
Culture.
And last one, leadership.
Back to purpose, vision, purpose, and values.